Hey guys, welcome back to another video here on the channel, and today we're going to be talking about something a little different, and we're actually going to be talking about why I think the Stormcloaks are the right ones to win the Skyrim Civil War. So let me just lay it down for you guys a bit. I know this is going to be a bit controversial for some of you guys. Like, I know the Stormcloaks are kind of controversial and all that to a lot of people, and you know, a lot of people will call them racist. Some will call them, you know, they hate other races, they, you know, they're ignorant, they're you know, like, that has nothing to do with my choice as to why. And I just feel like with everything that's going on in Skyrim, like the outlaw, that, like, the fact that they worship the elves, outlawed the worship of Talos, same with the Empire. Like, I kind of never agreed with that, and I've always thought that Wet Gold Concordat was kind of a bad thing for Skyrim and all of the Empire. And I just feel like a lot of things started making sense after siding with the Stormcloaks, because, like, don't get me wrong, I like the Empire, you know, but I've always been pro Stormcloak because, you know, I like the idea of free Skyrim, you know, under Ulfric Stormcloak. I feel like a lot of points he makes a lot of points, and I know some of you guys will even say, oh, what about the journal in the Thalmor Embassy? That I already know, when it says that they have him as, you know, where they interviewed him or tortured him. Like, you know, they have him as a puppet, or, like, I have to disagree on that, because they say he's still approachable, but approach with caution, you know? So there's nothing saying or pointing to that's what Ulfric is.
I heard you joined us.
And the real enemy here is
Welcome to
the
the
Ordinary
Stormcloaks.
Dominion, in my opinion.
This place really
with that
chills
being
the blood,
said,
eh?
you know, I feel like there's just a lot
You too, huh? I take a straight
going
fight
on
with the whole
behind the
legion over
scenes,
creeping
like,
around
more
a
like
place like this.
everything is just kind of making
Never mind
sense
all
more,
that.
like,
We've got a job to
you know,
do.
as to why
Nothing's
I
going
think
to stand in our way.
Skyrim without the Empire is a good thing. Because look at everything that goes on. Like, you join the Dark Brotherhood, you kill the Emperor, you know, you do all this. And it just, like, it just all points to death to the Empire.
They don't seem to know
You
we're
know,
here yet.
like, it just all
Ready to
points
spill
to
some
it.
Imperial blood for
And,
Skyrim. That's
Again,
what
I know
like to
this is
hear.
controversial, I know this is all a bit controversial, but it's like
Listen
I feel
up.
like Skyrim would do
Those
good
Imperials
with
aren't here by
Ulfric.
coincidence.
And, you know, if
Their
you think
spies
about
must
it,
have
the
found out we
Dragonborn
know
back
about
in
the
them
crown,
too.
and they don't want us
Because
to have
he
it.
could have dragons taking on the
Stand in our
Thalmor
way.
and all this
I
other
know
stuff.
some of you are
You know what I mean?
and may know men on the other side, but remember
But
this. They
I
are
know
the
this
enemy.
might not be the right
They
choice
will
for
not
everybody.
hesitate
Like,
to
I
kill
don't
you.
like that they got their
Keep your wits about you,
religion
and watch your shield
revoked
brothers back.
and taken away from them.
Ulfric Stormcloak
You know,
is
the
counting on
whole,
us to
like,
bring
how you
him back
always
that
see,
crown.
like, Nord prisoners
exactly
getting
what
taken
we're
to the
going to
Thalmor Keep and everything, and, you know, and people getting grabbed out of their homes. It just doesn't seem right.
Even though we're here.
And if you think about it, like, the more that the Stormcloaks take all of Skyrim, the more they'd be rid of the Thalmor out of Skyrim. And if you remember, like, hearing about the Red Guards, you know, becoming independent, like Hammer from the Eldermary Dominion from the Empire, they basically, like, went in strides. They got the Thalmor to basically get, like, they got kicked out of Hammerfell pretty much because of all the Red Guard warriors. So, with that being said, with the Dragonborn back in Stormcloaks and all that, like, the fact that the Empire is just, I don't know, man, it just feels like they're not doing what they need to do. And then the fact that you have to kill the Emperor as the Dark Brotherhood, Like, that's another thing you gotta think about, you know? So, with that being said, I feel like the Stormcloaks are the right ones to win the Civil War, because, you know, Skyrim needs stability, it needs someone strong like Ulfric Stormcloak, and I've always been a fan of Ulfric, you know, especially the voice actor. Like, they did a damn good job on his character being the hero and all that of the people. And then granted, I'm not saying Ulfric's perfect, because he has killed the High King, he killed innocent people even, I think, you know, like, to kind of make his point. Like, with war, like, the wars obviously are gonna always have, like, you know, what's going on, casualties, obviously. And I can agree, like, there's a lot of things that makes Ulfric controversial for High King, and
That's the way,
you know,
I like
the
it.
Run Skyrim.
Short and bloody.
But it's like, what, like, who else seems strong? Like, I don't think
But do not
Talis
make
is
the
strong
mistake
enough
of
to,
underestimating the Legion.
you know, to take on the
Plenty of them are
Valmor and all
Nords, same as
that.
us.
And I feel like
We had the
the
advantage of
Empire,
surprise
like, I
this
feel
time,
like
but things won't
without,
be so
like,
easy
the
from here
Empire
on out.
doesn't need to be part of
Enough
Skyrim
talk.
anymore. Like,
Let's
it just
go
feels
kill
like they
some
gave up.
Imperials.
They,
So far,
you
so
know,
good.
fell to their knees when the high elves put a sword to their neck, and they just don't seem like the ones that would be good for Skyrim. And that's just what I think. Because if Hammerfell can be independent and be good for good without the high elves, they're the Empire. You could say Skyrim couldn't too, along with the High King Ulfric. You know, the man's not perfect. He you know, there's a lot of things like he's said or done. But who's to say that things wouldn't change over time? You know, maybe he would become better. Maybe he'd be more what's the word? Like, not as savage, but, you know, kind of, you know, have a good heart. I see under Ulfric's flaws. You know, he's more good than, you know, he's just trying to do what he think is right, what is right for Skyrim. And in his eyes, Skyrim as independent, without the Empire, is kind of a good thing. And I could see, like, Hammerfell and Skyrim together going against the High Elves, and you know, going against them. I'm not saying that, like, I don't see the Empire doing it, because obviously look how weak they've become over time. You know, it's like over time they just kind of, like I said, gave up. So don't get me wrong, I've always liked the Empire, all that, but the reason I've always went Stormcloak was for the same very reason, is because I feel like a free Skyrim is good for everybody. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that doesn't have its drawbacks, like obviously how the Nords are kind of, you know, like snarky and all that other stuff, but it's like what else seems good? It's either the Stormcloaks or it's a fully controlled Skyrim by the damn High Elves of the Empire wins. So it's like, what do you got? I'd rather Skyrim be free at this point.
Then please,
You know what I mean?
be my guest,
And it's
go
sad to
strolling
say,
on in
because,
there. We'll stay here and watch your back.
you know, ever since the
Not so
Septums
sure. Oh,
pretty much
then
died
perhaps we
out
should
in
take a moment to
oblivion.
look around a little, eh?
It's like, and
You
then
there,
this
unblooded.
new Empire came
See
to
if you
be
can find
what it
another way
is.
through.
It just
We'll
didn't
charge in
seem
to
like
help
the
as soon as
same.
we hear fighting.
You know what I mean? So, this is just honestly my opinion, guys. Like, I just had to give you my thoughts on it, like, why I think the Stormcloaks are a better choice for, you know, to go against the High Elves and, you know, an independent Skyrim. I just thought maybe, you know, I'd give my opinion on it, my thoughts. I've been meaning to make a video on this for a while, because I've seen a couple people make a couple videos on it. And I wanted to give my thoughts on it, you know, my opinion, and I just thought it couldn't hurt. So what do you guys think, chat? I mean, sorry guys, so used to being a Twitch streamer. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. You know, do you think Skyrim's better as independent, or do you think the Empire should be running things, especially with the Thalmor? Like, give me your thoughts in the comments below. I honestly think a free Skyrim is a better outcome. You know, without the Empire, without the High Elves controlling everything, smashing people in the middle of the night. But you know, I just had to honestly give my thoughts on the whole thing. And you know, I didn't like how the storyline played out. I didn't like how the storm, like the fact that the elves were taking over everything in Skyrim, and that is just honestly my opinion. But anyways guys, thank you for watching this video. Be sure to give it a like, hit that subscribe if you're new here around the channel, and I shall see you guys in the next video.